Hi, I'm Khalid Shah. I work as an associate fellow at Observer Research Foundation. I track Kashmir conflict, mostly the new militancy in Kashmir Valley, but I also look at the various aspects of politics in Kashmir and also the larger Indo-Pakistan debates as far as Kashmir conflict is concerned. So it's been almost a year now that I've been collecting data on the Kashmir Conflict Tracker. It has now two parts. One part specifically looks at the Kashmir conflict, which is basically the ongoing militancy in Kashmir Valley. If you look at the Kashmir Conflict Tracker, it clearly gives you a geographical spread of the militancy in Kashmir. It also shows you which of the districts see the most number of recruits, which of the districts see the most intense conflict in Kashmir Valley, but at the same time it also gives you a background of where these militants come from, where these local recruits are coming from, which organizations are they joining, what age groups do they belong to, and also their educational profiles. Kashmir Conflict Tracker has shown us that there are two main districts in Kashmir Valley which show a very high level of conflict, which is Pulwama and Shopian. And the other neighboring districts of South Kashmir like Anantnag and Kulgam are also seeing high levels of violence, high level of recruitments in various militant groups, which include Jaish-e-Mohammed, Hizbul-Mujahideen, Lashkar-e-Taiba, and in fact other smaller groups like ISJK and Zakir Musa's Ansarul Ghazwatul Hind. But it also shows us that there are other districts in Kashmir which are not seeing a very intense conflict right now. Since we are constantly tracking it, we may also be able with time to see whether or not there will be a geographical spread of the current phase of militancy. Because what we are currently seeing is that the militancy is very intense in south of Kashmir. In central Kashmir it has a limited effect, and when it comes to North Kashmir there is a low intensity with comparison to the South Kashmir. At the same time, we have been monitoring and closely tracking the recruitment patterns in Kashmir Valley. As we have seen in the last 4 or 5 years, the recruitments have clearly gone very high up. Last year, the number of recruitments was around 191. That's for the year 2018. In 2017, we saw a number which was 50% less. That shows us that the conflict is getting more intense, more and more people are taking part in violence, more recruitments are happening. What is very interesting here in the part of the conflict tracker which looks at militancy, it clearly shows us that there are three major groups active in Kashmir Valley. One is Jaish-e-Mohammed, the Lashkar-e-Taiba, and Hizbul-Mujahideen. Hizbul-Mujahideen attracts the highest number of recruits, whereas the two Pakistan-based groups, Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed, are also attracting a substantial number of local Kashmiri boys into their ranks. We have to remember these two groups are based in Pakistan. They have their camps in Pakistan. Their leaders are Pakistanis, and traditionally we have seen mostly Pakistani citizens joining these groups. And in the new phase of militancy, we see a new trend that the local Kashmiri boys are now joining the Pakistani groups, and they are working together as far as their activities are concerned. So the Kashmir Conflict Tracker, I believe, is the one-stop shop for anyone who's interested to know what is happening in Kashmir as far as the militancy is concerned, what is the geographical spread of the militancy in Kashmir, and the trends that we are witnessing in the ongoing conflict in Kashmir. And now we are releasing the part 2 of the Kashmir Conflict Tracker, which looks at something totally different. We have seen more than 30 years of conflict in Kashmir Valley, and in those 30 years a lot has happened politically, a lot has happened economically. The part 2 of the Kashmir Tracker looks at the economic well-being of an ordinary Kashmiri. We have used the NSSO data, which is the National Statistic Survey Organization, which releases data on consumer spending expenditure. And in this, we have some very interesting facts and figures that have come out. To view the tracker, don't miss out on the link given in the description.